Dímelo, Bo Dominican York coming back at you. Got a classic here, guys. Got a classic that I've been wanting for a long time, for a really long time. And again, I just got into the rep scene January of 2021. Started with the Jordan 1s, and now, you know, I've dabbled a little bit in some other things, off-white stuff, Travis Scott stuff, and I've been hitting the Jordan 4s heavy the last couple months. I have been hitting the Jordan 4 reps heavy over the last few months. This beautiful pair is from Yang. Yang is on the Rep Sneakers community on Reddit, trusted seller list. It's taken me a while to figure out who I wanted to go with the Jordan 4 white cement, and I ended up pulling the trigger with Yang. And then shortly after that, I saw Mr. Hugh released a pair, and honestly, I think I'm gonna get another pair from Mr. Hugh. But right now, we've got these Yangs in the building, and they are beautiful, guys. Let's start with the bottom. I have worn these once already, and you see that they got dirty really quick. Beautiful bottom. That white, black, red, and gray. Stars very prominent. Yeah, these got, you know, and I only wore them to go pick up some Yeezys that I won on a Hibbets raffle. So I got in the car, drove an hour, picked up the shoes, came back. I might have gone into a store in between, but other than that, you know, these just a light bottom, you know, the little bit of black, red, but then that gray on the heel and gray on the toe. Just picked up some dirt. My little brother pointed out that he's not into 4 reps yet because a lot of them get this area wrong. This area right here. These don't look perfect, but by no means do they look flawed or super flawed. They don't look out of whack. Yang had a good reputation on the Reddit community, so I ended up wanting to try them out, you know, as I am prone to do. I don't try as many new sellers as a lot of the other YouTubers and IG reviewers of reps, but I do try a different seller every few months. Lately, Mr. Hugh has been my GOAT. I've not gotten anything dirty from him. I've not gotten anything overly flawed from him. Everything from Mr. Hugh has been phenomenal. Besides construction, also really no guidelines to be seen visibly anywhere at all on the Jordan 4s or anything else that I received from him. Again, these are the white cement 4s from Yang. Let's go to a quick black light to see what that looks like. I did do a black light on these, but I don't remember. Again, I don't remember. Get some light up in here. Don't remember what these look like. I don't see the usual lines that go up and down, but I do see some guidelines running off to the side. Ooh, and some guidelines right there across the back of that heel tab. Guidelines at the bottom, or is that stitching? I'll double check in the light. Again, these aren't flawless when it comes to black light, but they are much better than I've recently gotten on the 4s from PK Kim and from KickWho. PK Kim and KickWho have really let me down with the Jordan 4s. The only Jordan 4 that I received from PK Kim that was flawless was the off-white. The off-white sale. Look at, you see the guideline there. The guideline peeking there, but no guidelines where you would, oh, there's a little dab of a guideline. No stamps, so I'm happy about that. Again, these are pretty good. These are pretty good. They're not, and Definitely got a little guideline there. And some discoloration in the shoe. So obviously maybe some painting. No stamps on the box that I can see immediately. So pretty decent under blacklight. Pretty decent under blacklight. Let's go ahead and see if I can get the insole out. See if it's got the upgraded insole. These do not. And you know what? I understand. Maybe maybe the retail didn't have the upgraded insole. These are very standard foam inserts. Red Nike. And that looks really kind of cheap, but you know what? I mean, I wore them once and they didn't really rub off or anything, so they can't be that cheap. I buy the 4s in my natural size of 9.5. These read US 9.5, made between July of 15 through October of 15. So these have been out for a minute. Obviously these were made for us. So they probably haven't been around that long, but there is no extensive glue smell. So they might have been sitting around for a while. Stitching is decent. Actually, it's really good. The stitching is really good. Great amount of stitching. Great amount of stitching on there. Let's see if we double check the other shoe. Dude, and these are comfortable. Again, I get them in my natural size. You know what? I'm not going to take these out. There is a very prominent glue at the very center of the shoe. Let's get up close and personal with these. See that we see the same dates, July 2015 through October 2015, my natural size of 9.5. And again, a lot of guys do get Jordan 4s a half size up. I can understand why they do that, because even on my foot sometimes, if I'm wearing Jordan socks that are really cushy and thick, I can feel a little tight in the toe box. But if I wear regular socks, regular Nike socks, regular whatever brand, usually I wear Nike or Jordan socks if I'm wearing Nikes. But then they fit a little bit more comfortable. But I don't complain, man. If I'm a little tight in the toe box, and I don't have a wide foot, so everything, I get really into my natural size of 9.5. Now with Jordan 1s, I can go down half a size. I could go up half a size, but I'd rather go natural size or down half a size, so that way I don't have a lot of play in my foot. So that way there's not as much wrinkling. And guys, the toe box on these look great. You know, Reddit did not have it wrong. Yang makes a really great quality shoe. The Jordan 4 does not disappoint. Not too flimsy, not too stiff. I did see that the heel cup is pretty consistent. Would I have liked it a little bit more prominent to come up a little higher? Yes. The Nike Air on the butt is cocked slightly to the left, like I think it's supposed to be. Speckling is sporadic, and it's not identically across the left and right shoe. But I think I'm happy with these. Do I want another super crisp pair? Maybe from Mr. Hugh? Yes. I'm not going to go with KickWho, even though KickWho has a God Killer batch of these that's supposed to be spot on. That is supposed to be spot on. You guys tell me what you think of the spacing here between the toe box and the start of the laces. Sometimes I feel that's too big, or too much space. And again, I'm not expecting perfection, but if I'm paying my money, I want to get as close to 1-to-1 as I can. Let's take a quick look at what came with the box. Again, I get it in my natural size of 9.5. Very well constructed box. I put these stickers on my rep boxes that have guidelines. So that way I know, if I'm, and I don't go out clubbing, but if I'm out, I don't know, midnight bowling, midnight golfing, black light, just know that the guideline's gonna show. Very well constructed box. No stamp on the top. Comes with that garbage tissue paper. Did have the Jumpman hang tag. A little bit rubbery. No green and white sticker on the inside. And again, I think that's something that if I'm repeating correctly, is for shoes that have the possibility of having some kind of mold issue. So that's like possibly, I have to research this, but I've heard this from somebody YouTube within the last 60 days that the green and white sticker could be an anti-mold, and some kind of anti-mold mechanism. Again, guys, thank you for hanging out with me. These are from Yang. You can find Yang on the Reddit community Rep Sneakers on their trusted sellers list. I go to his Yupo account, and then I took a picture of what I wanted, and I went to WhatsApp, sent a picture on the WhatsApp account that's listed in the trusted sellers list under Yang, waited for a reply, let me know if these are in stock. Once they did, I got a price, I PayPal'd them, friends and family. Then a few days later, I received my QC pics. And then a few days after that, I got my shipping information. And then it usually takes about a week for that shipping information to start to populate and have movement. If I'm not mistaken, these came via FedEx. Took me about 3 weeks to receive them. And again, guys, Mr. Yang did not disappoint me. Construction. The toe boxes look amazing. I really like the way those came out. I've got to look at retail pictures again because the cement up here on the plastic looks darker than the cement on the midsole. And I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to be, but, and again, on feet, and I went into a Hibbett Sports, and on a drop of the Yeezy, that cream and freckled multicolor Yeezy, one of the latest Yeezys that came out, and I can't believe I hit, so I picked them up. I do like that the tongue doesn't have the wrinkles, the waves. They are pretty much straight. There is a little nip there. It does have the stick hand, which I think I've seen on the retails. Back in 2015, they had a different Jumpman. It was not the Jumpman of today. So I think that came out pretty dope. Again, I'm not too worried about it. Somebody calls me out, they call me out. And I've got no shame. I got plenty of retails. I got over 30 pairs of retail dead stock right now that I've been scooping up and buying. I do need to do some reviews of those, so I'll be putting those out. Again, I'm back to work selling cars here in the beautiful state of North Carolina, and I've really been busy and not posting as many videos and reviews, even though I've been receiving them. I've got quite a bit of reps, and I've got some more reps coming. I've got some Travis Scott dunks that are almost here. They'll be here this coming week. Today is Sunday. They'll be here this week. And I've got a Yeezy connection. I only paid $59 shipped for this pair of Yeezys. And if they are legit, if they come in, they claim they have the real boost. If those Yeezys come in and I bought the Belugas, if those come in and are on point, I am going to be over the moon for having a Yeezy Connect, a Yeezy plug for a rep that is legit, for a UA quality rep, which this was what I look for. I look for UA quality reps, tier 1, A quality. I don't want the AAA, even though sometimes I've bought AAA on purpose to see what it is like. I bought on DHgate. I bought on other places that I knew I was getting a very low tier rep shoe, and you get what you pay for. Oh, here's something to think. See, you can't squeeze the midsole, and that's more apparent on Jordan 1s when you cannot squeeze the outsole or the midsole. Guys, Yang sneakers, not Yang sneakers, just Yang, Y-A-N-G, on the Reddit community, repsneakers, on the trusted sellers list. If you look through community, you'll see that Yang's got a good reputation for Jordan 4s. And honestly, I think the next Jordan 4 that I need is the Black Cat. I don't know if I'm going to get it from Yang, which I doubt. I know that just Mr. Hugh's been giving me stuff that's flawless. So I think I'm going to go with Mr. Hugh. He's got the LJR batch. I know what he's giving me. I know he's going to give me flawless stuff. But I do want to start hitting PK Kim again. I haven't used her in a while. And all of her Travis Scott and all of her off-white stuff that she's given me has been flawless. It's been, you know, the other stuff that's not been 100% on point. Again, construction was great. Just, I don't like getting guidelines. And I almost got into a heated up debate with somebody on Reddit over guidelines. And I just deleted the guy's post and blocked him from the feed. I posted a bunch of Jordan 4s that I started getting. And he was like, well, what do you care about guidelines? I mean, it's because I pay for what I want, right? I pay for what I want. And what I want is as close to 1-to-1 without guidelines, visible under blacklight. It's just what I want. Again, Yang provided these Cement 4. Beautiful shoe. Guys, I want to thank you for hanging out with me. I will be posting at a minimum, one video a week. And that usually is going to be every Sunday. That is my guaranteed day off, but I might start doing Tuesdays as well. So I will hopefully get back to that 2 per week. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm sorry that this video is a little long, but I wanted to get into the shoe and I wanted to share a little bit of info for you. You guys, I want to thank you again. Que Dios te bendiga. Peace.